Ann Anderson has spent a lifetime working on behalf of the beef industry. Raised on the family ranch in Texas, her ties to cattle began early.
You need to know that I've owned cattle since I was 1 year old. My grandmother gave us a heifer on our first birthday, and those animals amalgamated through the years, then paid for me to go to college. And I ended up in nutrition, so I had a passion for cattle, I loved ranch life, and I had a degree in nutrition.
In the late 1970s, Ann began working with the Texas cattle feeders to promote beef. Then, with the beginning of the National Beef Checkoff in 1986, Ann became the first executive director of the Texas Beef Council.
I had this passion for cattle. I had a passion for nutrition and education and research. And you could see, okay? You could see what it could do. I've just had so many wonderful opportunities, met so many wonderful people that believed in you, trusted you.
I've never met anyone as creatively brilliant as Ann Anderson. I don't know of a better individual to lead the effort on the checkoff, both at the state and the national level. But she started in the 70s with a scientific background, diet and nutrition and health, and helped educate consumers and thought leaders about the role of beef in a healthy diet. And Ann was the perfect person to lead that effort.
Ann Anderson and I have become very close friends, along with my whole family, because we trust her. She's genuine. When she tells you something, it's going to happen. We know she's educated. We know she knows what she's talking about. And we've had so much fun traveling around the world together promoting beef.
Ann Anderson has an incredible legacy. Personally, I learned about excellence from Ann. I learned how to execute programs that were bigger than anything that I could dream of at the time. And Ann's leadership was always about going for the absolute pinnacle of what we could execute. And to this day, that is a legacy of the Texas Beef Council that I'm very proud of, and I'm proud to be able to carry it on. But it started with Ann Anderson.
At the Texas Beef Council, Ann and her team created promotion programs and came up with innovative ways to educate those who were against beef.
Ann knew the importance of media. And the media what was bashing us right, left, and center. And she decided to go forward straight at it, okay? And she actually contacted our agency and said, we want to bring the top food editors, the writers, the ones that could tell our story, and we want to bring them to a very big event that's out on a ranch. And it was called The Word from the Herd, and they all came. And we got amazing press out of that, to the point that they did this repeatedly over and over again.
I'll tell you something else that I think that Ann was so good at. Everything she did dealt with quality. Now, not just quality of beef, but it was the quality of presentations, the quality of the work that she did, of her people. There was nothing that she tackled that wasn't first class.
As a Beef Council executive, a beef board chair, and a cattle producer, Ann is known for her creative mind and her vision for checkoff-funded programs that work to grow beef demand.
She never said no. So there's always a challenge there, and one that would be insurmountable for most people, myself included. And Ann always had the ability to say, well, there's a way we can fix this. There's a way we can get around this.
I'm a product of Ann's leadership, and how she invests in people, understands what their passion is and what their interest is, and identifies where's the place for this person within the industry is just remarkable. She's done it with dozens and dozens of folks in the industry that are now leaders and have impacted the industry in significant ways.
She was the glue that brought everyone together and reminded them that we are in it for a big reason. We are in it to make cattle producers profitable, and we're in it to give the consumer the very, very best eating experience. So all of her programs, her activities, her visions built on that.
The definition of a visionary is someone that can see way out, understand the future, what the needs are, and to prepare for it. That's Ann Anderson.
You know, it didn't seem visionary at the time. It seemed the right decision for the right time. But you got to believe. You got to believe, you got to build a team, you got to trust. It's been exciting to see what happened from the years at the Beef Council, the years serving on the beef board, and all the things we've done. And the Checkoff did that.
Cattle producer, leader, and a skilled promoter of beef, the 2025 recipient of the Beef Checkoff Visionary Award, Ilse Anderson.